What is going on, everyone? Migz here, back with another deck profile. I wanted to keep this one a little exclusive to the Facebook page, but of course, if you guys are watching this on Facebook, you know, it's also going to air on YouTube. If you guys are seeing this on YouTube, it's been a while. It's almost like a month already. Haven't done much deck profiles myself as of late, focusing on a couple of other cards. But for this deck profile, I feel like fresh out of set 10, I'll give you a deck profile of what I've been working on. So today, finally, we're going to go with one of the leaders that I'm happy that it was released, which was Syn Shenron. Kind of wish it was Omega Shenron, but hey, what else can we do? So, fresh new leader, yellow, auto. When this card attacks, look it up to the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose one Shadow Dragon card, basically the Shadow Dragon, the type that is like right there on the corner of each card. One Shadow Dragon card among them, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. Second auto, which is really good, at the end of the turn, choose one of your Shadow Dragons cards in your battle area and switch to active mode. Now, Awaken. If your life is at 3 or less, or you have a unison with a specified cost of 4 in play, you may draw 2, then switch up to one of your energies to active mode and flip this card over. On the Awaken side, beautiful, sexy one. Syn Shenron, negative energy overflow. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Second auto, love it so much. At the end of your turn, choose all yellow Shadow Dragon cards in your battle area and switch to active mode. So you can swing with every single Shadow Dragon, and then at the end of the turn, they all go to active mode. And the best part about this is the activate main is more of a late game. For 6 yellow, choose up to 7 Shadow Dragon cards with different names in your drop area and play them. It's pretty much a nice little swarming card on the board, which is really good. I love it. So to start, we're going to be playing with 4... Whoops, sorry on the lighting, guys. Kind of having a little trouble on that lighting area. That should be good. Alrighty, so we're playing 4 negative energy 2-star ball. The permanent, the card can't attack, and it's unaffected by your opponent's skills. So anything that your opponents try to do, like pretty much I'm going to use the skill to reduce your card. Sure, I'm unaffected, whatever, doesn't matter. I sit there and go ha ha ha. For activate main, if your leader is a Shadow Dragon, you would place this card into the owner's drop area. You play up to 1 Haze Shenron with energy cost of 2 or 3 in your deck or hand and play it. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it, which is really good. Right now, there's still going to be more Shadow Dragons going to be released later on, but right now, I think there's a fair amount of Shadow Dragons out, making it playable. So for the Haze Dragon, we're going to be running, of course, 4 Haze Dragon. The Poison Mancer is critical, and then auto. When this card is played, you can add up to 1 Shadow Dragon with an energy cost of 4 or less from your drop area to your hand. It's pretty good. Next one out of the Shadow Dragons, we're also going to be running 4 Haze Shenron Venomous Mist. It's a double striker, and it's an X evolve over a Haze Shenron with a cost of 3. Then auto. When a card evolves into this card, switch this card to active mode, and you can't play any other copies of this in a turn. It's actually pretty good because that way it kind of like reduces your the chances of you going crazy for this thing. Swing, and then you know a whole bunch of 3 drops, and then you play this 1, 2, 3 and just go crazy for no reason. And then the second auto, if your leader is a Shadow Dragon card, and you choose 1 Shadow Dragon card in your hand and discard it. When this card attacks or is used in a combo, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card in rest mode with an energy cost greater than their current energy and KO it. So this is kind of like one of those cards that basically if you're playing anything that's successor or like say starter Broly with the chains, with the chain Brolys, it pretty much just gets rid of them out of the board. Next up, we're going to be playing 4 negative energy, 1-star ball. Same permanent skill as the 2-star ball. Cannot attack and is unaffected by opponent's skill. If your leader activate mean, if your leader is a Shenron, Shadow Dragon, excuse me, you can place into the drop area. You could choose one Syn Shenron with a cost between 2 and 4 in your deck or hand and play it. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So this is basically the only thing that you use to bring out the next card, which is 4 Syn Shenron, Shadow Dragon Leader. Now, Shadow Dragon, Syn Shenron is a blocker. When this card is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill, draw 1 card, then play up to 1 negative energy 1-star ball from your drop area. So pretty much, if this card dies out of a skill, draw a card, get back a 1-star ball. That way, if you have more copies of these in your hand, you can still repeat the process. Second auto, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's leader in rest mode or battle cards with energy cost of 4 or less in rest mode, and it can't attack until your opponent's next turn, which is pretty good. I know there is going to be a 3-cost Shenron. I believe it's going to be like a promo, like a tournament pack promo. Of course, this is more of a beta type build. So as time goes by, it will progress. Next up, 4 Syn Shenron, Destruction Incarnate. I actually like how this card looks. I actually love it when I like the full art one. Too bad I'm not a rarity bum who like want to upgrade their stuff all the time. So this one's a blocker and revenge. I love the fact this is revenge because it makes them think twice on attacking if they don't get rid of this. It has an X evolve for 1, and you X evolve it over a Shenron with a cost, or Syn Shenron with a cost of 4. An auto, when your opponent plays a battle card, you may choose that battle card, ignoring barrier, and negate the skill for the turn. That is retarded. I mean, this is something that says it's not a once per turn. It's always going to trigger every time. So once this is on board, it doesn't matter what you're going to play. I'm just going to say, F you. You're going to rest mode. I don't care if you have barrier or deflect. Your skill is negated for the turn. So suck my balls. In the words of Cartman from South Park. Second auto. When this card is removed from their battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, draw 2 cards, and you may play 1 negative energy 1-star ball from your drop area. So those are all the Shadow Dragons. At the moment, of course, the SCR Shadow Dragon that is expected as a store tournament promo. I'm gonna try to get my hands on it once it's out to the public as a tournament prize. But for now, until they release more Shadow Dragons, this is pretty much what I'm rocking. Now, to give the extra support of the deck, because we still got more to go, I'm currently rocking 3 Son Goku Absolute Ambition. This is actually pretty good. Highly recommend this in any yellow decks. First of all, it's Deflect, Barrier, and Unique. And the permanent, if your leader card is yellow, your opponent can't activate extra cards unless they switch one of their energies to rest mode. So this basically add an additional cost to your opponent playing extra cards. So yeah, you may have that 1 blue energy with your nice dimension magic, or you may be tapped out ready to use the sparking, but if you don't have an additional energy to actually play it, On top of this, you're pretty much going to be out of luck. Whoop. Sorry, guys. I don't know if Raiden will edit that part out, but sorry about that. I kind of got a little excited myself just thinking about that. Next up, I'm currently playing Vegeta Baby because I don't have the SS4 Vegeta, and at the moment I am trying to work around adding a little bit more unisons into the deck. I don't have the Mechikaburas or the Gogeta unisons, so that's something that's going to take time for me to pick up and work on, especially when everybody's going crazy for them. But in case a lot of people don't know, this one is actually in the same set 7, I believe, the same set with the little baby Vegetas, the multicolors. It's not that bad as a tech card. Activate main, choose one card in your hand, place it to the drop area. Which note is actually pretty good, so it's sending to the drop area a couple of Shadow Dragons. Choose one card in your hand, place it to the drop area. You choose one of the following. You choose one card, one of your opponent's battle card ignoring barrier, switch to rest mode. Or you choose one of your opponent's battle card in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and KO it. Which is pretty good. So it goes over barrier no matter what. Again, like I said, is a secret tech. Is actually supposed to be the SS4 Vegeta. But I am currently working a little around trying to get more unisons to add into the deck to make more use of that SS4. Of course, we cannot forget our super combos. This is actually one of the newer super combos from the set 10. If your life is 4 or less, when you combo with it, draw a card. The only unison that I am playing at the moment, I'm just playing the Vegeta Unison of Fury. I know it's not the greatest of card, but you know, it's still a unison. It'll still come in handy, especially decks like successors. It's activate main once per turn. Choose this card or one of your battle cards and switch to rest mode, and you could give this card a marker. Activate main. Your opponent can't attack with battle cards with an energy cost greater than their current energies until the end of the turn. Ooh. Until the end of the turn with cost basically higher than their own. So decks like successors, since they always coming out early, since a lot of those big boss monsters coming out early in the game, they won't be able to attack that turn. As long as you could afford the marker on this, you're good, or keep it alive. And then the activate main for take away 1 for the first activate main. The third activate main, which you take away 3 markers for. Choose up to one of your opponent's energy, switches to rest mode. Then this card gets +5 power, double strike, and dual attack for the turn. It's pretty, like I said, it's not the best of unison, but it's a unison that I'm right now working on. I know there's other resorts of unisons like the yellow Brolys, but I'm currently working on everything. But like I said, once I get Mechikaburas and Gogetas, hands down, it's going to be working great. Last but not least, for a little bit of control for the extra deck to finish it off, I'm playing 4 Flying Nimbuses because, you know, you got to limit their attacks. 4 Crusher Balls. Now, yes, I understand that there is that other counterplay that also lets you draw a card. I understand that, okay, I'm going to pay 1 to draw a card. But I'd rather play this over the other card because this doesn't care if you have barrier or not. When you're coming into play, you're coming in rest mode. As to me choosing to put you into rest mode and then draw a card. I'm probably wrong on that part. I'm okay if you want to correct me on that part. But it's just me. So, you know, I just have this as one of those resorts because, of course, you know, I don't have access to that counterplay. But if you guys have it, of course, by all means. And last but not least, time magic. This is my only way of self-awakening. Because down the line, you want to at least drop yourself to 3 life so that you can go off with the sparking. Like I said, I'm probably a little wrong with the Crusher Ball replacement, but if I do have it, get it, then sure, why not? I'll definitely add it. But that is it for the deck profile. I'm sorry that this took a little long, but this is the exact video that's also going on Facebook as well. So thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this video from YouTube, we do have a Discord. Our link is in the description below. Also, we do have our Facebook group page. I do have on the Facebook page an exclusive Candy Vegito deck profile up in Facebook. And if you guys want to take a look, by all means. And with that said and done, stay tuned. This is Migz of the Decksmiths signing out. Peace out. And of course, most importantly, given the current circumstances, take care of yourselves. Peace out, everybody.